So yesterday we started with inheritance. So the property of getting one class properties, the property of getting one class into another class is called inheritance. So in other words, we can say that the process of deriving the new class from an old class is called inheritance. Is called as a inheritance. That is, the new class we can also call as the new class. We can call it as inheritance. We can call it as what we call derived class, or child class, or subclass. Okay, na? Subclass. And the old class can be called as parent class, or super class, or base class. Okay, na? Base class. So base class. So that means that we can access the, so every class will have the data member and the member class. We already discussed the function which are declared inside the function inside the class is called member function, and the variables which are declared inside the class is called as a data member, so which is a part of the class itself. So that each class we can call to other classes. So here previously we have done every operations in a single class. Now we can perform the operations in different classes, and we can call them multiple classes at a time. Okay, multiple classes at a time. Now here parent class or super class or base class, what is that? Is the class which is inherited by another class, is called parent class. Child or sub or what is that? Sub or derived class. Nothing but the class which inherits the property of another class. The property of another class. Property of another class is called child class. Is called child class or subclass or derived class. Now how we can inherit one class into another class? So inherit one class into another class. How we can inherit? So we can ask derived class extends base class. Here derived class is an old class. Okay, na? Is an old class. Is old class or new class? New class. And the base class is nothing but the old class. Base class is the old class. So if you go for example, addition extends subtractions. So here addition is base class. Yes, is it correct?
Yes.
Addition
is base class and subtraction.
1 second, sir. 1 second. Okay. So here addition we can write as we did it wrong. We did it wrong, right? Which one is the base class? Base class is your old class, right? And derived class is a new class. Here additions is the old class. Okay, na? Additions. Additions is the new class. Additions is the new class or subclass. And subtraction is the old class or super class. Old class or super class. So you are going to call the subtractions into the addition. Subtractions into the addition, right? Subtractions into the addition itself. Now, if you take an example for that, see, we'll take sample example. Now I'm going to use right click on that, go to new, click on the class, mention as addition, click finish. Now here addition. So what I'm doing is I'm going to perform some operations like void add, under that int x comma y, comma z, x equal to something like 10, y equal to some 20, z equal to x plus y, So system dot out dot println of z. Okay, na? Z. Nalina. This is my class. Now I'm going to create one more class, void subtraction. Okay. Now, can I call like this? Void subtraction. How can I call that?
Void sub box.
Tell me. Okay, I'll do one thing. I'll create only one method in this class. Okay, I'll create only one method in this class. Now save the file. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to take a new class. I'm going to take one more new class. Right click on that, go to new, click on the class and make as subtraction. Okay, na? Subtraction. So public static void main. Do I need to use public static void main? So I'm not using anything. Just click on that. Now can I use here extends? You can use extends addition, right? Extends addition, right? ఈ క్లాస్ ని కాల్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం మరి దీంట్లోకి extends addition. So I'm going to use void sub, under that, so int x comma y comma z, x equal to 10, y equal to 20, z equal to y minus z, y minus x. So system dot out dot println of z. Now I'm going to use here as a semicolon. Now once it is over, now I'm going to create a main method, public static void main string comma args. Now what I can do? Tell me how to call that. How to call that? Subtraction. A1 equal to new subtraction. A1 dot add A1 dot sub. That's all. Is it correct? Since A1 is the object for this class subtraction, right? And here A1 dot add is the method for the previous class, but the class we already extended, right? We already called the addition in this class itself. So automatically you can call whatever the method is there, this method you can call into this class itself. We can call into this class itself. Okay na? Got it? మీరు ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ ఇచ్చారు కాబట్టి ఎడిషన్ ని సబ్ట్రాక్షన్స్ లో కాల్ చేసుకున్నాము. ఈ క్లాస్ లోకి సబ్ట్రాక్షన్స్ కి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఎడిషన్ ని సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ ని కాల్ చేసేసుకుందాం. దట్స్ ఆల్. గాట్ ఇట్?
Got it.
So this is the how we are going to work. This is called as single inheritance. Only we are using only one class. ఒకే క్లాస్ లో యూజ్ చేసుకుని అది వేరే క్లాస్ లో కాల్ చేస్తున్నాం అనుకోండి, దాన్ని సింగిల్ ఇన్హెరిటెన్స్ అంటాం. We can have multiple inheritance, mean that you can have 2 classes, 3 classes, more than that. That is multi inheritance. So usually in companies we used to work with multi inheritance as well as hybrid inheritance. More than 10 any classes అయినా కాల్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. We can call any number of classes. That is a hybrid anamata. Now we'll see.
Okay.
Now we'll see a sample example, then we'll get an idea. So
Okay.
notepad, just a minute. In the class 1, I'm going to perform addition and subtraction. Okay na? Subtraction. In the class 2, I'm going to perform multiplication and division. Okay na? And in the same class, I'm going to call these 4. I'm going to call all this addition, subtraction, multiplication. This process is called as a single inheritance. Okay na? Single inheritance. Now multi inheritance. Class 1, class 2 extends class 1, class 3 extends class 2, extends class 2. Similarly, class 4 extends class 3. Okay na? So this is called as multi inheritance. Okay na? Multi inheritance. And hybrid more than 5 కన్నా ఎక్కువ ఉన్న ఎన్నైనా ఉండొచ్చు. We can have more than number of classes. We can call number of classes. That is multi inheritance. Now we'll see first single inheritance, multi inheritance, hybrid inheritance. Okay, so we already worked with this. I'll take one extra. I'll create one package. So I make as single underscore single inheritance. So under the single inheritance, I'm going to create 2 classes. Okay, so here what I'm doing, I'm going in the single inheritance, I'm going to create 3 classes. So class 1, so something like addition, and I'm going to create one more class, subtraction. Okay, in the addition, I'm going to create void add. Okay, we'll do one thing. Add string A equal to testing, string B equal to tools, string C equal to A plus B, system dot out dot println C. Okay, na? Now,
Okay.
so I'm going to create one more method. So I'll be created one method. Now I'm going for the second class. Void subtraction, int x equal to 10, int y equal to 20, int z equal to y minus x, system dot out dot println z. Okay, na? So this is the thing. Now I'm going to create one more method, void multiplication. Can I use like this? Extend subtraction. Can I use like this?
Yes, sir.
Now, so I'm going to create main method, public Can I create like this? Will this supports?
Yeah.
మరి ఎందుకు సపోర్ట్ చేయట్లా void null?
Void null. Extends.
స్పెల్లింగ్ మిస్టేక్ ఉంది అనుకుంటా సార్. MUL
మల్టిప్లై ఎలాగ ఇచ్చుకోవచ్చు, మన వేరియబుల్ మనం ఇచ్చుకోవచ్చుగా.
Yeah.
మనం ఎట్లాగైనా ఇచ్చుకోవచ్చు కదా. Okay, so been created 2 classes and I'm going to call public static void main. What is your main method? What is the main class?
It's add addition.
Now, so what I can do? I am doing as
Subtraction equal to
subtraction a1 equal to
A1
subtraction.
use of
Now, after that a1 dot add, a1 dot subtraction, a1 dot multiplication, right? Okay, na? So in the first class, first class, we are having addition only. Right? In the class, we are having only addition. In the second class, we are having subtraction and multiplication. Okay. So those three will be called up. Now when you compile it, okay, na? So this is in first class, right? This is in first class. This class is being extended to the class 2, subtraction and multiplication. This is called single inheritance. It's called as a single inheritance. Okay, na? Got it? Next, multi-inheritance. More than two classes. Now what I'm doing, sir, I've been created the second class, and in the second class, what I'm doing is I created two classes, and I don't want to create one more class here. Now I'm going to create, right click on that, go to new, click on the class, mention as division, click finish. So under that, can I use here extends subtraction? Okay, na? Extends subtraction, void division. Under that, int x equal to 10, int y equal to 20, int z equal to y by x, system dot out dot println z, right? Now this is the third class. Now what I can do, public static void main string comma args. Under that, under that, so what I can do, I need to, where is your, what is your class, final class? Division, right? Division. Okay, na? Division, d1 equal, a1 equal to new division. Okay, under that I can call a1 dot add, a1 dot subtraction, a1 dot multiplication, a1 dot division. Okay, na? See, this is your class 1. These two are the class 2, and this is your class 3. Okay, Krishna? Krishna, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Okay, na? So ఇది class 1, ఇది class 2, ఇది class 3. ఎలా కాల్ చేస్తామండి అంటే we already use that class 1 into the class 2. చూడండి, subtraction is the class 2. So I've been inherited with the class 3, right? And if you go for the subtraction is already inherited with the addition, right? Addition. So class 1, class 2, and this is the class 3. Division is the class 3. Now when you compile it, see, class 1 class 2, class 3. This is called multi-inheritance. We'll call it as a multi-inheritance. Okay, na? So you can create any number of classes. Multi-level inheritance, hybrid inheritance, we can use any number of classes. Now we'll see how we work in a real-time scenario for this. Now what I'm doing, I'm going to create 3 classes. Class 1. Browser. I'm going to create new class. Title underscore URL. Title underscore URL. Second class. Third class, I'm going to create one more class. Screenshot. Okay, na? I created 3 classes. Now first go to the browser. So here I'm going to work on. So WebDriver D void browser 1. So system dot set property of WebDriver dot Chrome dot driver D : Chrome driver dot exe. Now I'm going to use Chrome driver D equal to new Chrome driver. D dot, so this is the browser. Now what I need is change it to WebDriver. Watch dot OpenQS Selenium. Similarly, change it to Chrome driver. So now D dot manage dot window dot maximize. So in the first method, I've been opened my browser. That's all. Why it is showing error? We need to close one more processor.
V small అనుకుంటా wide లో V small
ఒక్క నిమిషం సార్ ఓకే సార్ ఓకేనా so I've been created my first method అండి. So now in that, if you want, you can create one more method, void URL. So d dot get title, sorry, d dot get. ఇంకోటి కూడా యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. వాట్ ఈస్ ద నెక్స్ట్ మెథడ్? గెట్ కాకుండా ఇంకోటి ఏమి యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చు? గెట్ కాకుండా ఇంకేం మెథడ్ యూస్ చేయొచ్చు సార్ ఇన్వోక్ చేయాలంటే? నావిగేట్ టు, అవునా? కెన్ వి యూజ్ నావిగేట్ టు ఆల్సో? yes or no?
yes sir
So we can use the navigate to also. D dot navigate to URL. D dot manage dot window dot maximize. So we don't need to have any maximize here. So automatically the browser will be opened, and here we don't need to use Chrome driver. So we already created the browser here, WebDriver. So automatically it will open your browser. Through the browser, it will open the page. Now it's up. So I've been created 2 in this method. Now I'm going for the next one. Next one is, what is the next one I created? Title and URL. Okay. Now here what I'm going to do, extends. So which one I need to call? I need to call
Browser.
browser. I need to call the browser. So void title of the page, d dot get title. Similarly, so system, I'll do one thing. I'll create one variable, string a equal to, so system dot out dot println of a. Right now, I'm going to create void URL of the page URL. So I'm going to use string b equal to d dot get current URL, system dot out dot println of b. Okay, I've been created two methods in this. Now I'm going for the screenshot, third one. I'm going for screenshot, and here I'm going to use extends title underscore URL. T capital letter, title under U capital letter, right? Screenshot, how to take the screenshot? Anybody? Chandu? Krishna?
Yes.
What is the function we use to take screenshot? File src equal to take screenshot on a screenshot of d dot get screenshot of as output type antena dot file. Have you worked or not? Right? File
Yes.
details dot copy file of src comma new file of d:/ttt dot png. That is the file. Now okay, na? I've been taking the screenshot. Now here what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a main method. So public static void main string comma args. Under that I'm going to use, what is the last method? What is your last class name? Screenshot. Okay, na?
Screenshot.
Screenshot. So screenshot t1 equal to